Makeshift Garage.
Watching Makeshift Garage.
You're watching Makeshift Garage.
Welcome back to the Makeshift Garage. Let's get that fire engine motor, put it in the back of the diesel, and diesel it on over there. Let's get that table out of the way, pull that motor around and out, and right into the back of the truck. Let me go get the truck. I gotta get them out of there. I can't deal with this. Looking good, man. I think we're gonna drop it right like it sits. What do you think? Ready? Let's see what happens. And that should keep it good. A couple of blocks of wood. Let's get it down the road. I think if we drive slow, it should be good. I better put a rag in there, though. Last time I seen this thing up in the air in this spot, she was blown head gaskets, bad rings, smoked like a dog, smelt like a hoe. Oh, she was nasty. Yeah, look at it. She good now? Oh, man, I'm so happy. This thing is good. All right, so I just got to remember where everything is, where everything goes. I think I'll have a good, easy go at it, but let's get it in the hole. The biggest thing is going to be lining up this torque converter. I got to make sure that we're in the same positions. I wonder if I'm going to be able to spin it with that chain so tight. Ooh, she's going to be tight. I think we have to rearrange this. All right, so we got to drop this motor down and turn the hook so that this is facing the opposite way. Let's get it done. Where's that siren coming from? The siren! Well, we're gonna pull the oil filter off because that's how tight it is when we put this in. That little bit of space, we need every inch. We gotta turn it sideways, get it in the hole, and then spin it, and then put it down, then put the oil filter on. So here we go. I'm gonna steer this in. You're gonna hold the motor sideways. I'm gonna steer the thing back in, and then we'll straighten it out when we get it in the hole. Up. We got the front motor mount in, but not bolted. And I'm gonna jump under there and see if I can't get the torque converter bolts to slip in the hole. It's not easy, man. It's always easy to put the tranny on with the motor out and slip the whole thing in, but not in this case, as you can see. Let's get this done. It's getting late. Hey, we're very close. We're excited. We've been wrestling for about an hour, but it's very, very close. Woo! We still got to line up a few bolts here and there, but you know what? The motor's in. Hey, it's out of the shop. It's back in the truck, and it won't be long now. Thanks for sticking with us tonight. We're going to go home and eat dinner, and tomorrow's another day. Let's get to it. Oh, and by the way, we told you guys we were getting merch. We did get merch. So all you got to do is go to makeshiftgarage.shop. And we got like 35, 40 items, man. All kinds of hoodies and beanies and sweatshirts and t-shirts and girls' clothes, men's clothes, boys' clothes, little kids' clothes. You know, we got everything, man. We got a lot of cool stuff, a lot of makeshift garage stuff. So go have fun, look around, enjoy yourself, and stay tuned. We're going to wrap this puppy up tomorrow. We also have other platforms, but right now our biggest other platform is TikTok. So you can go over there and see all the other things that we're doing with all the builds and other stuff. But we got this one on YouTube for you now, so let's get her done, dude. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I can't wait to get the pizza cooking, and I can't wait to get the siren screaming, and I can't wait to get this motor running like a big dog, like it deserves to. Woo! So we told you, this is the way it's been going. The motor came in and out 3 times. Every time we put it in, we can't get it in place. I don't know if the torque converter's not all the way in. We're gonna check it right now and we're gonna show you that. I don't know if it was just built from the factory on the frame and then everything was dropped on top. We can't get the damn motor back in. Either the frame right there is in the way, show them the frame, right there. Either that frame got to come out, which it's riveted in, and we could bolt it back in and when we're done cutting the rivets out and then weld it maybe, or the bell housing is not all the way in, so we're gonna, maybe it's like 70% in, it's hanging out, and it just won't let us do it. It keeps catching the plates. Look at these spaces. Have you ever seen anything like this? This is a flex plate. There's 3 16-inch flex plate spacers on the back of the flex plate, which is also built like this. The thing literally flexes. It's a flex plate, not like the ones we're used to in regular cars. This is an FT. It's obviously an industrial engine. It's a 391 FT, and they also call it a Y. I don't know why. But anyways, I've straightened this out. I've taken this off a number of times, like 3 or 4 times already, straightened it back out and tried to put it back in, and every time it gets caught, and I move it and it gets caught, and then I can't get it out. When I pull it out, it looks like that. Then I take the whole thing apart. Listen, that bolt has to go in that hole, which has to go in that hole. All the way around, it has to follow. They're all offset. You guys know how flex plates work, right? Well, times that times 5. There's a spacer in the back, there's a flex plate, then there's 3 spaces, that's 5, and then there's this ring, that's 6. They all have to be lined up like a Rubik's Cube in order to go in right. So it's a pain in the ass. We've been doing it in the dark. We finally got some time. Let's get to it. I don't think, ow! Oh, I hit my head again. I need a helmet. Where's my fire truck helmet? Son of a, am I bleeding? Holy mackerel. Why do I keep hitting myself in the head? This is not your ordinary transmission situation. Look how far out this sits. If you can't drop the engine in straight down and bring it straight in, you won't be able to work it. So this cross member might have to come out. And if that's the case, I'm taking it out. But first, there's 2 transmission bolts right there, one on each side. I might be able to jack the tranny up just enough to make it happen. Am I bleeding? I feel wet on my head. Son of a, what is this world coming to? Let's get it done. That's pain in the ass, man, but you gotta get them as tight as you can and then move the thing and bring it over here and tighten it the rest of the way with the extension. Holy mackerel. We're doing it though, we're doing it. We're getting it done. All right. Let's see. Well, that frees us up. More than that, that's going to free us up quite a bit, actually. So, a couple of inches. That might be enough. If I hit my head one more time, I'm telling you. Hey, you guys got to know. This is off the bucket list. I never have to mess with a fire truck again after we get this set up and fired up and running. And let me tell you something. You know how you put 1 quart of zinc in it to break the camshaft in? I'm going to put 2 in there just in case. I do not want anything to go wrong once we put this in because I'm never taking it back out. I love Adam. He's a great guy. But I got to tell you, if anything goes wrong after this, I'm done. He's got to find someone else to work on. This is why he couldn't find someone to work on this. Because no one, I mean, come on. Who wants to? From now on, I'll go like this. Okay, you yank the motor, bring it to me. I'll rebuild it and give it back to you. You put it in. That would have been fair. That would have been fair. Let's get it done. I don't want to lose anything. Yeah, that's a good place as any. What do you think? Here we go. Now. So this is got to go there. So everything has to go. Because look, if you turn one thing out of 6, look, it no longer lines up. It no longer lines up. Look, the holes don't line up anymore. It has to be all lined up the way it is. So it's such a pain in the neck. But I just want to say that this also has to make sure, son of a gun, everything is tight, bro. These also all have to line up. Each one of these. So I can bang them straight with a hammer again. Put them all back together, and this time the tranny's up a little bit. I couldn't get it up more than that. And we took the front motor mount clean off. Maybe we can come in without, I don't know. I hope so. Let's see. So there we go. Everything is marked. Bang, bang, bang. Boom, and boom. So this is where everything has to go. That's another thing. If they're upside down, they also won't go on. They only go on one way. How could that even be? But that's the way it goes. And those were the worst. This one's not so bad. Just a little. And then maybe let's find out how to put them back together. Hold on, let's make sure all of the white marks are. I did it right. All right, perfect. See how they are? See how they all line up? That's the way it's gotta go. What a pain in the neck, man. This ring, this whole thing fell off, right? And I had nothing marked, so I had to sit there for half an hour trying, and then I couldn't find this. It hit the fucking ground, right? And it went this way. And it ended up over there. And I'm like, and he left me. So I was here by myself, walking around for hours. I moved every leaf. I was like, what in the world? Oh, when it rains, it pours, bro. So anyways, I will never have to touch on a fire truck again. Ever. This is the hardest part to do. This is Adam, by the way. This is his truck. Hey, fire truck pizza, bro. I told you, I'm gonna get him to rename it. He handmade, what is it called? By hand pizzas, but he's gonna change it to fire truck pizza because we want a fire truck at your pizza party, bro. Hey, let's check it out. How do you turn that siren on when I'm finally done? It's gonna be my surprise. Right there. He said right there. He said right there.
That's it.
That you mean that walkie-talkie looking thing?
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Oh man, we're gonna have some fun when she's running. Remember, it's a brand new cam, it's brand new lifters. So what we're gonna have to do is run it at like 22 to 2,500 RPM, up and down for like 20 minutes to break it in. God, I can't wait to get that part.